scary is that we have the wall there with the babies? Okay, I turned off the music. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with YouTube. But normally I get about at least 50 people, and it dropped down to 4, and then it said it glitched. Let's see. It says it just gave me a notification I was live again. Let's see if that helps. If not, then I guess I'll be painting and watching a show, watching your guys' videos. Paula's live stream. Paula, what was going on? Can you hear me? Because everybody was saying the screen blanked out and it glitched out. Can you hear and see me? You're here. Can you see and hear me? Do you see me? Okay, can you hear me now? Because that's just weird. Okay, turn off the music. I don't know. I put on copyright music. Maybe it did that. YouTube will do that. They will suddenly take down your video if it's copyrighted music. Okay, I turned off the music. Let's see if that works like a charm. No more music. We'll just have relaxing fan sounds like in our real fan. I'm thinking it's the music, even though it says copyright-free music. So, not sure if that did it. So, it's going to be the fan. We're painting the same doll head. 2 years from now, we'll still be here painting the same doll head. So it just blacked out. Is that what happened, Paula? The screen just blanked out. It just like everything blanked out. Yeah, because a lot of people were saying that it was getting glitchy. So I think what happened, YouTube will do that. So maybe the music was copyrighted. So I'm thinking it was copyrighted or something. So no more music. Sorry. I guess no more music. I've been watching live streams during the day where this lady has all copyrighted music and she's been like mainstream music, and I'm like, is there like her videos, like she doesn't get taken down? I'm like, how does that happen? I wanted to ask that. I'm like, I can't play music. That's the only thing I think of because that's the last time it happened to me before. That's what happened. Oh, so it blacked out and then the sound went down too. So I think it's YouTube. YouTube just took me off. All right. I'll probably like delete that stream then. Well, I guess okay, see the people are coming in now. Sorry, YouTube. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if that made you mad and you took me off. Okay, well, we took the music out, and now we just got the fan back here. Got to hear something. It can't be total quiet. How many of you can't stand when it's totally, totally quiet? I can't stand it. Okay. Thank you for your feedback. Hello, welcome back, everybody. So second time is a charm. See, okay, there we go. We got our 50 people back. I'm always happy when I see 50 people. So thank you for coming back. I'm streaming again because YouTube decided, and they've done that one time when I was doing a Christmas live stream. This was like years ago when I was doing a Christmas live stream, and YouTube just suddenly shut down my live stream because I was playing Christmas music, like mainstream music, and they will mute your video or take down your video. So that's what happened, and that's what I figured what happened. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome back. Thank you. Summer says I love your baby. Thank you. Because everybody just suddenly dropped off. Like everybody disappeared. I'm like, something's going on. I think it says no copyright. It was, the channel is called, No Copyright Music. What was it called? Anyways, I'm afraid to make videos with copyrighted music anymore. Not like that. What's it called? It's an actual YouTube channel, and it says you can use their music in your videos, but I'm afraid to, because every time I think it's like not copyrighted, I guess it is. So maybe you have to buy it. So maybe in the future I'll invest in buying the music so I can use it for my videos. You were seeing feet? Oh my goodness. Last time you saw someone painting a baby, they were painting the feet. Well, that's awesome. Painting feet are cute. You're back. Welcome back. Sorry. I think YouTube must have canned my live stream because the music obviously was copyrighted, even though it says YouTube music for YouTube videos. So I guess it's not for live stream. What do I know? We'll just be on the safe side and just play a fan. We can't get copyrighted for my fan playing in the background, right? You're what? So, um, I myself recently got monetized. I don't know if that has to do with it or what. I don't know. So I'll just not play anything, I guess. I was disturbed. I was disturbed. Welcome back. So who knows? Who knows? We'll just be on the safe side, like I said. Now it's driving me crazy. What is the name of that YouTube? Hang on. What was it? His phone is so hard to work. What was it called? Audio Library. That's what it's called. So apparently Audio Library, they didn't like it. The channel was called Audio Library. And I thought it was free YouTube music. I thought it was like YouTube music that like you can use, but apparently not. It's okay. Cheers. Hello, Gigi. How are you doing? Good to see you. Slay. Happy Sunday morning. It's now Sunday morning here. So we're just painting a baby. Just filling this in. And I do take my time at everything, let me tell you. I'm always the last one at the dinner table eating. I'm still eating after everybody gets done eating. I'm still there eating. Alright, I'm going to shade this in some more, and then we're going to start some blonde hair. We're going to get cooking on this doll. This doll needs to be, we need to get this doll moving. It's pretty squishy. The cloth body part is, but not the vinyl. The vinyl is not squishy. So no. Welcome back, everybody. Thanks for coming back. Thank you for coming back. I appreciate you. Yeah, I saw my 50 people just disappear down to 4 people. I'm like, what the heck is going on over here? It's 10:44 for you. So tell me, what are you guys doing for the weekend? I want to hear about what you guys are doing. What's everybody doing for the weekend? Where are you from? What's the temperature where you're at? Tell me, I want to know. You're going to church in the morning? Awesome. Oklahoma, 70 degrees. Yeah, I may head up to my son's church. He's playing tomorrow. He says, Mom, I'm playing keyboard tomorrow. Or I'm playing piano. My son plays for the church band. You're going swimming? Is that what it says? So where is everyone watching from? I think everybody's busy this weekend. The local Catholic church in our town is having their yearly carnival, and if I might go tomorrow if it's still going on, because I love their lemonades and I love carnival food. Hey, name is how can I get a doll? Currently I don't have any for sale online, but I do have show dolls that'll be at the Kansas Doll Show. So if you're gonna be at the Kansas Doll Show, I'll have some available there. I will eventually get a website. I don't know when. My son's got to work on that for me. This is almost ready for the blonde hair. And we're going to try a medium with this to see how well it'll go on. If not, I honestly, yeah, just on there. Can you get a doll for free? I do have a giveaway going on at the Kansas Doll Show, so if you're going to be there, they're giving one away there. I currently on my channel don't have one going on right now, but thank you for your interest in my dolls. Wish I could just give them away for free. I would totally do that if I had $1 billion. Oh my goodness. I would totally be giving away these dolls. Yeah, these are all show dolls. And then I have some custom orders afterwards. And I'm just hanging out. Where is the doll? It's in Kansas. Wichita, Kansas. It's the Kansas Doll Show. The Kansas Doll Show. I wish this was my full-time job. I love doing this, but I think in a way I would be stressed out if it was, because I used to be a full-time photographer and it was too much competition. It wasn't fun anymore. So My room, that's the photography room. In the other room, I'm going to be taking all of that done as soon as I'm done doing my grandson's newborn photos. I'm going to take it down and make it into like a guest bedroom and putting it in the basement. And then like I'm going to have it to where I can get to it. Like I can, if I need it, to take pictures. And I do it for friends and family now. So now with the Reborn situation, there's a lot of competition in that as well. So I'm just doing it mainly the same people buy my dolls, but I like being here painting with you guys. Wichita, Kansas. Okay. Hello, Savannah. How are you? Good to see you. Good to see you. Earlier you went on and then go back on. Yep, I'm back on. I said I was going to come back. I said that either I may be back or I won't be back, but I'm here because I like chatting while I'm painting. And it's a good challenge for me to see if I can do this. That it is. You're so good. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. So make sure you're subscribed because I will be doing lots of live streams from the Kansas Doll Show. So I will be going live probably during the show. Um, we'll be doing live. I'll be doing lives with my friends. The ones who want to be, who don't mind um, being on camera, of course. Thank you. I appreciate that. I love watching your streams. Thank you. I appreciate that. I like being here. I love being here. Thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate it. I think the silicone powder started bothering me so bad I had to get off of there and get it off my hands. Now I think it went into my eyes. What are you doing? Hello, Ray. Welcome, welcome. I am painting a hyper realistic vinyl reborn doll. I'm Jen Len of Creative Newborns. If you're just joining, welcome to my live stream. I've been an artist for over 20 years, a reborn doll artist for over 20 years now. It's crazy how time goes by so fast. So now we're doing the eyebrows. Hello to Jamie. Good to see you. Hi, Creative. Hey. Let me put my glasses on. Yeah, I think it got into my eyes. Oh my goodness. Is it Zar? Is it? I can't pronounce your name. I am so sorry. But hello, Z. Good to see you. Good to see you. Welcome in. Welcome in. I'm painting a show doll. I'm doing good, Savannah. How are you doing? Thank you for asking. Better than I deserve. Can you make me one? Currently, I'm not doing customs at the moment. These are show dolls. But maybe in the future, you can purchase one of my babies. I wish I can make them within a day and then have them for sale and have a doll done in one day. That would be nice. But yeah, reborning dolls doesn't take a day. It takes longer than that. Yes, I do. I do sell baby dolls. These are show dolls. These are going to be available at the Kansas Doll Show. So we're seeing if we can get this one done in time for the Kansas Doll Show. I still got lots to do yet. I still got to order business cards yet. So I almost forgot about that. I got to order business cards for the table so people can take business card. I don't know if I should make a new banner or keep the one that's right there, my banner. I might have to take that down and take it, see, right there. See the banner there? I might just use that one. Ola, hello, hello, hi. How are you doing? You like the banner? I'll probably use this one. Should I get a new one or do you think this won't work? It's got Faye. Okay, I think we're about ready for the blonde now. I think we're ready for some blonde hair on this baby. Oh my gosh, I'm nervous about it. It's like my fourth ever blonde baby. The only reason I was comfortable with it very first time around was because it was a fairy baby, so I knew fairy babies don't have to look that realistic. Hey, hey everyone! Oh, good to see you. Thank you. Peace sign to you too. Do you speak your Spanish? Can say hola. I can count in Spanish. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis. Siete, ocho, nueve, diez. That's all I know. I can say por favor, please. I'm very limited in my Spanish. I took Spanish class in school and I didn't pass very well. I suppose I should learn Spanish. I would like to. I know a lot of people who speak Spanish, including my good friend. You know, she can teach me. My good friend Maria, she speaks Spanish. Hello, hello, Krista. How are you doing? Can I see one you already made, please? Yes. When I'm done painting for the day, I will be bringing out Brooklyn, and I will be holding her, and we'll be chatting at the end of the live stream. So that's just basically what I do at the end of my live streams, or mid live stream. Thank you. We'll be here. So I'm going to be here for quite a while because I'm getting this baby well underway. So I think we're ready for some blonde, some different paints, and we're gonna try something different. And I'm gonna do it on live stream. And oh my gosh, it's nerve wracking. I want to see if I can really exercise my brain to do two things at once: live streaming and doing something new. I think she's ready for some blonde hair. Well, let's go for it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's change paints. Oh, cool. well. She has been doing, yep, I've been doing this for over 20 years. Thank you. English or Spanish? I can only say hola. I can only say certain, that's about it. I know something else, but it's not a good sentence. Somebody said, Dominican Republic? Welcome. All the way from the Dominican Republic. Hello, hello. Good to see you. I've been doing this for over 20 years. Thank you for asking. I'm Jen Lynn. Do you have any family or friends do the same thing you do? My daughter Lauren made one reborn doll, and that was it. And she decided that wasn't for her, so she's obviously doesn't do it anymore. Thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate you. Hello. Hey Maria, how are you doing? I'm out of my coffee already. Oh man, that was good coffee tonight. I'm currently live. Yes. All right. So I'm looking at this to see if it's ready for blonde hair, and I think she has maybe a little more of this brown on top, and then we're gonna switch over paints so we can start doing some blonde over this, and then we're gonna go lighter and lighter as we go. This baby's gonna have some light hair. Yep, I do know it's 1:02. Let me see what time it is here. I'll be up till 6:30 a.m. It's 2:01. Oh my gosh, it's actually 2 o'clock in the morning here. So I'll be here till like 5 or 6 a.m. I'll be here for quite a while because this baby needs to be worked on. It's 2 in the morning. Yes, it is 2:02. Holy moly! It's after 2 o'clock in the morning, and I'm caffeinated. This is like near break time for me at work. I work till 6:30 a.m. So I appreciate some of you that come and visit me during my morning live streams. So I do those. I'm planning on like doing those maybe twice a week. We'll see. So yeah. And right now I'm concentrating on this. That's why I'm being quiet. I'm being quiet because I'm concentrating on this. Okay. And mods, please don't feel obligated to stay the whole live stream. If you are getting tired and need to go, I totally understand. I only have 1 more hour. You have 1 more hour. Good morning. How are you? Better than I deserve. Thanks for asking. That's my favorite saying from, oh, I can't think of his name. I call him the money guy. Okay, I think she's ready now. I think she's ready. Okay. All right, we're going to switch over paint. And we're done with this part of it. I think we're done with that part. Woohoo, woohoo. And every time I look at it, I'm like, nope, not done yet. Wait a minute. It's just a teeny bit more paint. Teeny bit more. just going to go for it. We're going to go for it. Thank you for the thumbs up. Do you make brown ones? Yes, I do. I can make ethnic babies. I'm still pretty new at it, but I will start making them for sale soon. I'll start making them so I can sell them. I'm getting pretty confident that I've gotten the hang of it. Looking good. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yes, I do ethnics. Yes, I do. Okay. And switch over paint. Debris, do you what, can you hear me? No, I don't have a website. No, fortunately, I don't. So no, I may have my son make me one. I'm not sure because this ain't my main job. This is basically it's getting to be where it's just for fun. So this isn't my source of income. It is, but it's a side income and it's a blessing to have. But yeah, if this was like my main income, I probably would do a website, but I don't sell enough dolls to have a website, so I'm not going to bother with it at the moment, but in the future I may. So just make sure you subscribe to my channel and just keep updated on, keep yourself updated on if I have any babies available. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. They look good. I look tired. I'm not tired though, but I look that way. That's what age does to you. Can you please see when I'm about to go to sleep now? At the moment, I'm currently painting. You'll just have to catch it on replay. I'm sorry. We're not at that point yet. How did you pick the hobby or job up? I discovered Reborn dolls in 2003. I made my first one in 04 and sold my first one in 05. It all started with Welcome Home Emily. Long story short, I have a Welcome Home Emily in the cabinet there. You can go back to the live stream that I did of her. It's called my first Reborn doll that I've ever made. I found her at Ashton Drake Galleries. Long story short, I got her in the mail. She wasn't realistic looking. She wasn't what she looked like in the ad. And so therefore, I ended up finding the same doll online somewhere, and she was called a Reborn. And I'm like, Reborn? What's a Reborn? And so I had to look up what a Reborn doll was, and I saw pictures of Reborn dolls, and therefore I was like, oh my gosh, like I gotta do this. Is my career. That's it. This is what I'm doing. This one's gonna be a girl. A little brown one with the afro would be cute. Yes, it would be. And I need to find out where I would get mohair to have the tight curls like that. Can you see all the babies? You could go back to the live stream that I just did before this one. Where it says I'm in the dolly room, and you can see all the babies there. Your mom is pregnant. Congratulations to your mom. That is so awesome. You are the best. Thank you. That's so cool. I've always heard of it helps mothers who had stillborns, and yes, it does help. Some it doesn't. Not all people. Alright. It doesn't help all people, but it does. And I appreciate your thumbs up. Thank you for that. I appreciate you. I am going to do this brush again, and we're going to do the crown swirl again. Can you see 3 of the babies? They're on my last live stream. You can see them there. No, this one's going to be, but somebody can make it into a boy. That's fine. Whoever purchases this doll can make it into a boy. We're going to get some more hair back here at the crown swirl. So just lightly painting in the crown swirl. Another show, Apple TV, the Reborn doll called. Oh no, I have not. Have not. Hey everyone. Can you send me one of your dolls to my house? Unfortunately, I cannot send one to your house. I don't have a giveaway going at the moment. Maybe in the future, in the later future, don't know. But I appreciate your interest in my dolls. Thank you. Hello, Taylor. How are you doing? Good to see you. How have you been? So, those of you joining, where are you from? What time is it where you're at? What's the temperature? What's going on? What are you doing this weekend? Tell me about yourselves. Do you like reborn dolls or you don't like reborn dolls? If you don't like reborn dolls, let me know why. I like to hear both sides. If you do not like reborn dolls, that's totally fine. Free speech on my channel. Okay. We fixed the crown swirl to be, don't know if you can see it. I love reborn dolls. I'm sitting here holding one of mine. That is awesome, Paula. She's sitting holding a reborn doll. Better than I deserve. Thank you, Taylor. I appreciate you. I love the newborn. I always dream of one. Where do you live? I'm from Cleveland, Ohio. I'm sorry I didn't mention that. I'm from Cleveland. Cleveland, Ohio, in case we have any fellow Clevelanders or fellow Ohioans here. How heavy do you make them? I can make them to be as heavy as a customer wants. In general, my dolls are 5 pounds. That's a good question, Kayla. Thank you for that question. Where can I get one? Currently, these are show babies. If you're going to the Kansas Doll Show, they'll be available there. Whatever doesn't sell at the Kansas Doll Show, I'll make available online to the public. But I'm always very cautious who buys my dolls because I'm always afraid of somebody doing a chargeback and keeping my doll. That's happened to me a couple of times. So, can you say my name? Avery, hello, hello. Can you say my name out loud? Hello, Avery. How are you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Appreciate that. I want to see what it says on this thing here. Oh, cool. We do got the top fans. Number 1 top fan. Savannah's number 2nd. Unknown. Cool. Unknown is 3. 4 is Paula. 5 is... I can't say your name. It's hard to see. Z. Oh, that's pretty cool. It's got the name of the top fans. That's cool. It's got the name of everybody that's here. That's cool. Yes, they're pretty floppy like newborns. Yes, they are. How would you buy one? They are going to be available at the Kansas Doll Show, and then I'll have them available on Facebook on the Kansas site, and then I'll make them available on all my social medias. So... if you have any questions, oh, I didn't put it in my description. I don't think, did I? My email should be in the description. If it's not in this description, it's in another live stream description. But I'll put it in when I end the live stream. I love your videos. Thank you, Avery. I appreciate that. I do appreciate that. Thank you. I wonder what that does. Seems like YouTube is changing. They're starting to become like TikTok, I noticed. Yes, I do. I have 2 silicone babies, and they're aggravating to me. Oh, I just powdered a couple, and I'm paying dearly for it. I guess I'm allergic to their powders. Oh, I hate the feel of it, and some got into my eyes. So, yeah, I don't think I can do silicone dolls anymore. That's a good question. I wish I would have kept track of how many dolls I made. Thank you for loving my videos. You have silicone babies? Yes, I do. I already read that. Hundreds of dolls. I've been doing this for over 20 years, so I'm imagining hundreds of dolls I've made. Can you have one? I currently don't have any giveaways going on right now, but thank you for your interest in my dolls. I appreciate you. Thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate you. I appreciate it. All right, let's get to the next thing. Let's get to it. Don't know if I'm going to use that, so we're going to go to the next. We'll just save space with that. We're headed towards blonde hair, and we're going to use this on that. And we're going for it, guys. We are going for it. Well, good morning to you, Avery. Good morning, good morning. I'm going to see something for a second. Why don't they? That's pretty cool. I don't know if you clicked on that. What does that do? So far, the top fan. I'm not sure what that does, but that's pretty cool. It's Monday. Oh, is it Monday? It's Sunday morning here. Sunday morning. Sunday morning. Let's see. I need a separate water dish. We'll do a separate water dish here. We're going to fill our water dish. It's Sunday morning where you're at? Yep, it's is it Monday to you, Tuesday, or? Good question there. No, she's not. She's just a vinyl doll. And I paint them to be realistic colors, so if she were to look, some people do paint zombie babies, by the way, they make them look dead, but I try to make them as lifelike as possible. I promise you, she's just a vinyl. See, it's hollow, just vinyl. No, they don't open unless it's a silicone doll. It's Saturday night where you're at. Oh, that's awesome, Brittany. I wish it was still Saturday night. I want to go back in time. Saturday night here. Can you send a doll to my house? I don't have one available to send to you. Thank you for your interest. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and start this. Thank you for the thumbs up or thumbs down. Either one helps. Thank you, thank you. So now we're going to start a different color. We're probably done with this, so we're gonna get rid of that paint. Jen, are you gonna be okay if I cut out and go to bed? I can get up in the morning. Yes, please, Paula, go, go, go. I will be totally fine. You go, girl. You go, girl. I'm just gonna be here painting. What are we doing? I'm painting Reborn dolls. You go, girl. I'll be fine. Good night, Paula. Thank you so much for everything you do. All right, sweetums. You have a good night. I'm in Cleveland, Ohio. Welcome, welcome. Paula, you have a great day. Thank you for being here and thank you for all that you do. I appreciate you. Yeah, there are some live streams. Everybody's here. That one live stream was a lot of fun. We had a lot of people here. And some live streams, not many people are here. That's okay because it's just some people are on. There are days I'm not online at all. I'm doing some airbrush medium. I think I added too much paint here. I'll water that down a little bit. If I have 100 likes, can I please send you a doll? I don't have one to give. I don't have one to send. I appreciate your interest in my dolls. I appreciate that. It's okay if you had too much. We all make mistakes. Yes, we do. That is so true. That's why I'm going to take some of the paint out of here. Some of the paint. I'm adding in, the only thing about the golden, about this airbrush medium, it's wonderful, but it makes everything like shiny and sticky. So to be very careful in painting with this stuff. Yeah, I got too much paint, so we're just going to remove some of it off to the side. Taking too much paint. The best part, they don't cry. Exactly, they don't cry. This baby's been very patient with me getting her done because she's just basically been sitting here for months and months and months. Like, I need to be painted. I want to go to the doll show. So this is going to be a thick paint, which is okay because we can thin it down on our little. This is my palette. Is a paper towel. So it'll be good. It'll be good. It'll be good. We're going to probably start off with a thinner. What thin brush are we going to start off with? You agree. Thank you for the thumbs up. I don't have one to give. Sorry. But I'm not going to keep answering that. So please accept the answer. I do not have a doll to give away at the moment. Please talk to you're a fan. Hi, Holly. What do you want to talk about? Thank you for being a fan. I appreciate you. What do you want to talk about? A 1,000 likes? Nice. If you can get me to 1,000,000 likes. No. I don't care how many likes I get, honestly. I do have a good time here. I don't like it when things are competitive, so I'm not trying to like compete to get all these likes and stuff. But I do appreciate the new subscribers I've been getting. Thank you for that. Okay. I'm sure I'm going to be somewhere on somebody's troll channel. I love the doll. Shout me out. I don't know how to quite say your name. I don't want to say it because I'll say it wrong. Sid? Sid? I'll just say Sid. You forgot my name. I am Jen Lynn. I'm Jen. Hello. Welcome. I'm mixing paint, so that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just mixing in the airbrush medium with the water so we can get a nice consistency going on here. We'll make it look nice and call you Sissy. Hey Sissy. What's happening? What up, what up, what up? You're a big fan? Thank you for being a big fan. I appreciate that. Thank you. We got 69 thumbs up. I appreciate you. All right. I think we're ready. It's thick. It's on the thick side, but we'll work with it. We're going to work with it. Now, the next question is, what thickness of brush are we going to use for this? Oh, what should we use? I don't want to use the very thin one because I did that one time, and let me tell you, it took forever to paint with a very thin brush, and I don't want to do one with this one. Maybe we'll try this one. Let's try this one. Let's see. And if it's too thick, then we'll move on to a thinner brush. It's all trial and error is what it is. With the brown stuff, yeah, Reborn pooped on my table. Yeah, I just didn't get around to picking it up. You go to bed. Good night, Avery. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Yeah, baby pooped on my desk. Yeah, it's poop. Doll's just pooped on my... You live in Australia? That's awesome. No, it's called paint. It's, I was painting hair. I am painting hair. We're on to the blonde part of it now. Finally. It's gross. Oh, I know it's gross. The doll just pooped on my table. Alright. Need more water. Let's get us some more water. So, yeah, in case you didn't know, I'm Jen Lynn. I'm the artist behind Creative Newborns. I've been doing this for over 20 years. I'm painting with acrylic air dry paints. That's what I paint with. And I need more distilled water. And the reason I paint with that is because it's healthier. I'm just allergic to everything. I'm so sensitive to chemicals. And baking dolls all the time. Don't want to spill that onto here. Hang on. I gotta refill my water. So one moment while I refill my water. There we go. Have a good night. I appreciate you. You just liked? Thank you. Oh, I'm not racist. Welcome, welcome. We welcome in all kinds of people. We welcome in everybody. I know a little bit of Muslim. What's the word? Habibi? Welcome, Habibi. Welcome. I think it means honey. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. What's another word? Yella, let's go. Yella, let's go. I love that, Yella. The reason I know this is because I watch Foodie Beauty. I don't know if anybody's following the Foodie Beauty and Salah drama. But yeah, I have my little soap opera dramas that I watch. You're from Urgur, I can't say it, but welcome, welcome. I love those babies. My mom said she's going to get me one for my birthday. Well, happy birthday, Tyrone. Good for you. I'm so happy. How much do the doll cost? So they range from $350 to $900, average being $775. Always pray when Always pray you will be in heaven. Thank you. Is it Sidikwa? Hopefully I said your name right. I do apologize. Thank you. Inshallah. Am I right? God willing? Inshallah? So Jersey, Sida, hopefully I said your name right. Thank you for your honest opinion. I appreciate you. They said the baby is ugly. Girly and boy. I'm going to paint in silicone this weekend. Awesome. Good for you. I am making a vinyl hyper realistic reborn doll. What do you birthday? Can you bring out your doll? Oh, when's your birthday? Maybe I will go live on your birthday. When is your birthday? Sidika said, yeah, so inshallah. I know that. I know Yella. Yella, let's go. Yella. So I learned a lot from from a channel that I watch, and she says some things. So I learned a little bit of some of the language. Good job. Thank you. I don't know how to say thank you in Arabic, but yellow, let's go. I tell that to my husband when I'm in a hurry. I go, yellow, come on, yellow, let's go. Do I have a YouTube channel? This is my YouTube channel. You have one of those? And hello, yes. These are Reborn hyper realistic dolls. Oh, I love them dolls so much. Thank you. You live in England? All the way from England? Welcome, welcome. Hey, hey, hey. There's Izzy. How are you doing? Good to see you. All right, we're going to see how this goes. Inshallah. Inshallah. Let's hope that this is going to work out. Yalla. So what I said was, God willing, let's go. That's what I said. Okay. Let's get another one of these. Let's do the back first. Always start in the back in case you make a mistake. In case you make a mistake. Let's go. If it doesn't work out, who knows? This doll may be a giveaway doll. Who knows? I may give it away. I haven't painted a blonde baby. Can I have one of your dolls? Tomorrow it's my birthday. Well, happy birthday to you. Unfortunately, I don't have a doll to give away, but thank you for your interest in my dolls. The baby's name is Quinby by Laura Eagles. Let's see. How much girl can you please send me one tomorrow? I already read that. I'm happy. One comment, especially mine. Okay. Let's see how this goes. Trying something different, because I envision this sculpt being blonde. And something tells me it might not work out this time. In that case, I may give this doll away. I bet you people be praying, please don't work out for her so she can give this doll away. Any dolls that I feel like I've messed up, I give them away pretty much. But we're going to see if we can do this. Can you see the baby? Yeah, as soon as I'm done with this, when I feel like I'm done with this, later on we'll look at the baby. Thank you. Yella Habibi, yes. Yella Habibi. Let's go, baby. Let's go, honey. Yella. That's what I tell my husband all the time, because he likes to progress. When I'm in a hurry to go somewhere, I would say, yellow, yellow, let's go. I know I made a blonde baby. I'm like, how the heck did I do it? Oh man, that looks rough. Thank you. Can you please send me a... Oh gosh, I'm getting tired of those questions. A reborn being painted. Yes, it is a reborn being painted. It is. That's what I'm doing right now. I am attempting blonde hair once again. Seeing if I can do it. I did like a sample blonde hair on like a leg or something. It looked really good. But I haven't done blonde hair in quite a while. So we'll see how I do with the blonde hair. It's got some blonde going on in the back here. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. What should we name the baby? I think we should name it Jade. Oh, I have trolls. I know I do. Thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate you. I know sometimes I get some trolls. And painting blonde hair is quite difficult at the moment. But if you don't try it, you don't do it, right? This baby will probably be sold extremely cheap at the doll show if it makes it. If I feel that it doesn't look good enough. But even though it may not look like you envisioned it, keep going. Just keep going. Don't quit. Don't quit. Keep going. See if you can see the blonde hair. See it? There's the blonde going in. Thank you, Holly. I appreciate you. Somebody says you must pay for a doll. It is this light. Nothing is free for except for salvation. Amen. DGNS. Thank you. I appreciate that. So true. Amen. Amen to that. Do you find that you get into a meditative state when you work? I can't imagine the attention. Yes. And then Krista says, what the fun. Hello, Krista. Thank you for your honest opinion. Yes, these are fun. Thank you for being here. I need to go. Sorry. Oh, please don't be sorry. If you gotta go, you gotta go. Don't be sorry. No, don't be sorry. I don't know what happened to the live stream, so I'll have to find out what actually happened. So this here. Yeah, actually this is turning out good. I just have to remember, like, oh, do you remember when you, so it's going to look a certain way. You got to remember, you got to add more layers to it to make it even more realistic looking. Oh, that looks pretty cool. That's what I'm doing. I'm concentrating on this. Like, okay, which way am I going to go with this next? Thank you for your honest opinion. Somebody said yuck. Thank you for your honest opinion. I appreciate that, because we are a free speech channel and you can say if you like them or not. Thank you for that. I'm crying because I want the doll. I'm sorry. I need to go on a dog walk now before it gets late. Thank you very much, Holly. Enjoy your dog walk. I'm going. It was nice to meet you. It's nice to meet you too, Victoria. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. You don't need to go. Okay. Oh, you mean you gotta go on a dog walk, or anyways. Let's get this paint. And always at some point I get hungry during my live streams. So do this, and then I think I figured this out. I think I figured it out. I'm so happy, and I figured it out on live stream. What I'm doing, what exactly I need to do now. Okay. I'm getting it. I'm getting it, people. I'm getting it. I'm so happy. We're going for it. Honestly, I think putting yourself in an uncomfortable situation makes you a stronger painter, stronger artist. And this is kind of an uncomfortable situation, but I don't know, something about the challenge, you know. It's even more rewarding, like you figured it out and you were on a live stream. Can you teach me something in your language? What would you like to learn? If you can understand me, or do you have like a translator on? Do you have a translator on? Well, yella, of course, means let's go. Do you have Google? You could use Google Translate. That's all I know. Yellow, let's go. Habib is honey or sweetheart. Inshallah means God willing. That's what Foodie Beauty teaches me. So, honestly, I don't know enough to teach different languages. That's all I know. I only know a few words in Spanish. It's supposed to be pretty fun to learn. Ooh, this is working out, guys. Oh my gosh, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I like what I see. This is cool. I'm loving it. So rewarding. I love it. It's looking pretty cool. Show you what I got so far. That's the back so far. It may look cartoonish, but it's starting to look realistic. There's blonde hair. What grit do you use to weigh your dolls? The glass beads I use for my dolls. Super fine. I need to use triple stockings and beads fall out. Whitney, good question there. I would recommend number 3. Go to Amazon and get the number 3 sand blasting beads. They're called sand blasting beads, and it's a number 3. Number 3. Great. You're welcome, Whitney. So get the number 3. They won't fall out of your stockings. Yep. Look up number 3. Let's see. I'm a reborn collector with 35 babies. Oh my gosh, 35 babies. Awesome. I want to try my hand at making them. Yes, you can do it. You can do it. Thank you for the thumbs up. You can do it. I'm doing something totally out of my zone here, and that's painting blonde hair. Yeah, I bought some from Harbor Freight. Um, glass beads, sandblasting beads, and they ended up being too fine. It's almost like a powder. It's almost like flour, the so powdery. I can't use it. Yeah, I can't use it in my dolls. It's fun once you get started making them, and then since 2016 I couldn't stop. LOL. Yes, it is so much fun. Oh my god, this is exciting. I love reborn dolls. I don't play with them, but they're cute. They are cute. You don't have to play with the reborn dolls. You can just display them. Many people that I paint for, they just display them. They don't touch them or anything like that. They just like the way they look, and they display them. Yep, they are fun to collect. Just like people probably think I'm weird for collecting the hospital bassinets. The cool thing about painting blonde babies is you already have your pattern all marked out for you by the undertones that I laid down. Um, ooh, this is looking pretty cool. Oh my goodness, look at that. I can see it. It's looking pretty cool. And I'm very nearsighted, so that's why my eyeballs are up to my vinyl doll. I love reborn babies. Hang on, let me put my glasses on. From Paradise Galleries, I love them. Yeah, I have a couple of the Paradise Galleries babies. They are adorable, aren't they? They're really adorable. Yo, what's up? Hey, Marco. What's up with you? What's happening? Thanks for being here. Not really anything. Not really anything. So yeah, if you're just scrolling in, I am Jen Len of Creative Newborns. I've been reborning dolls for over 20 years. I am from Cleveland, Ohio. So if you're in the area, hello to my fellow Ohioans and fellow Clevelanders. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate you. This is looking pretty cool. Who purchases these dolls? People who love baby dolls. Dolls have been around forever, so they've been around since time. People has always been collecting dolls. Um, the reborn dolls, people who generally like them are women like me. I have real children, so yes, I did. I had my babies already. They're all grown up. Um, but I've always loved dolls. They're a source of comfort for dementia patients, anybody who likes newborn dolls, newborn babies. When my grandson was born just recently, somebody said, Mom, that looks like one of your reborn dolls. My daughter even said it. She's like, Mom, I feel like I'm holding one of your reborn dolls, Mom. Because he was exactly the weight of one of my reborn dolls. And so that's that right there. When my kids said that, I was honored that they said that. It's like, looks one of your dolls. And like, I know I'm doing something good when they compare my grandson to a reborn doll. Of course, he's a real life baby doll. He's just adorable. He's my little nugget, my grandbaby. He'll be 3 weeks old on Tuesday. It's already 3 weeks old. I can't believe it. Time is going by way too fast. Like, what the heck is going on here? We got to take him to his first restaurant outing. He loved it. He loved it so much he slept the whole time. And there's where we're at so far. Ooh, that's looking cool. I'm loving it. Can you buy one, please? Unfortunately, I do not have any for sale. These are all show dolls. If you're going to be at the Kansas Doll Show, I will have them for sale there. Also, whatever doesn't sell at the Kansas Doll Show will be made available to the public. Can I send you one for free, a boy one? Unfortunately, I don't have any giveaways right now. Thank you so much for your interest in my babies. I don't have one to give away. No, I'm not going to send any for free at the moment, no. Yeah, I don't send one for free. I'm 70 years young and enjoy holding them. I don't have any grandkids to love on. Yeah, people of all ages love reborn babies. I'm 53 years young and I love these. I've been making these for over 20 years, so I was like, what, how old was I when I started? In my 30s? I was like into my 30s already when I started making these dolls. And getting quite accomplished. Concentrating on a little spot here. Well, I gotta tell you about a dream I had this afternoon. I'll tell you in a minute. I had the most awesome dream. Even though the story didn't work out in my dream, I dreamt, and this is true in a way. My mom knew a lot of people that had money that were, well-to-do people. My mom is no longer with us anymore. She passed away when I was 19. But anyways, I had a dream that she was around and she found her friend. For some reason, I was homeless, and I have no idea why. This is a dream I'm talking about. So I was homeless. And my mom's friend offered me a place to stay for as long as I wanted to, and it was like rent free, and it was really cool. And it was almost like this mansion. Oh my gosh. It was like a museum type thing. This is the coolest dream I've had in a long time. And I dreamt that I needed a studio for the reborn making, for the doll making. And so we were looking for a studio, and and it's funny because it was like this glass room, and I was like, it's so pretty. It looked like a museum, but it wouldn't work out for my doll studio. And then the perfect room. I found the perfect room, but unfortunately, the person that was like, it's kind of like if you ever remember the Brady Bunch, where Alice had her own room. She was like the person that took care of um, cooking and cleaning and everything like that. So it was a similar person in this dream, and they had that room. It was like the most perfect room ever. It was like, oh my God, for my doll studio. And so in this dream, the person like Alice, um, she had that room. Actually, it was a him. So it was like a guy because he felt bad that he had that room, and it was like the perfect room for my studio. So it ended up I didn't get that room. This is looking cool. I ended up not getting it. I don't know what else happened in that dream, but I just remember how cool the house looked and how nice they were to me. And yeah, I just know I enjoyed living there. It was pretty cool. End of the dream, and I woke up. I woke up so refreshed today because the other day I only got 4 hours, not even 3.5 hours of sleep. Because I hung out with my daughter and my grandson, and we went out to lunch. And like I said, it was his first outing to a restaurant, and so I hung out with my daughter for a bit and my grandbaby and got the snuggles in. Love getting snuggles in with my grandbaby. Um, wow, that's looking pretty cool. Like that. All right. That was my story time. Thank you for the thumbs up. I paid $1,300 for one of mine. Degeness said. Yeah, I sold a doll. The most I ever sold one for was like $1,500. That's bad. All they need to do is make fake formula. Oh wait, I'm missing something here. Oh, I am so sorry to hear about that, Lina. Hopefully I said your name right. A person that I've been following on Instagram who had dementia, he just passed away on the 11th, just the other day, from dementia. It was so sad. It was so sad, but his family like posted videos and stuff of his life. I'm just going to show you where we're at with the blonde hair. Yes, this is legal. Prices range from 60. Thank you for asking that. Creepy, thank you for your, who is it, Mad Gear? Thank you for your honest opinion. Amazing work, thank you. I thank you for your honest opinion. I appreciate you. How do you feel about a point of time in the world where some people giving baby formula to these kinds of babies, and there was formula being sold out for actual babies who needed it? Born Again said. See, that doesn't make any sense because I use actual formula for my dolls, and I know people are going to hate on me for it. But the formula I have is like what, 20 years old? It's like well old. Very old. Actually, it was formula that I had from my actual son, and I had leftovers, and it didn't work out, that type of formula for him. And so that formula is, what, 16 years old? 15, 16 years old. So, yeah. I'd rather not throw it away. I'd rather use it for a prop for my dolls. I'm not going to make fake formula for my dolls. I like using real formula, and the formula that I have is 15 years old, and it'll last me for the rest of my career. If you look up the ingredients, it's the same ingredients in food, and so yeah, I guess I'm going to be very unpopular for that situation. Do you shake them before selling them? No, I don't. Mm-mm. I don't abuse my reborn dolls. But yes, I do. When I used to make fake formula, I used to use the glue, the wood glue, and it ruined all my bottles. I had to throw them all away. So all the fake formula that I made all ruined my bottles, and fabric softener looks too fake. So I use actual formula, and it's 15 years old. So a real baby couldn't use it anyways. So that baby finish, I know it takes time. A lot of hard work goes into making the resin and wait for prices. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, she's turning out pretty good. She's definitely turning out good. Thank you. Thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, let's keep going. Let's keep going. I know I'm going to be unpopular for that situation. Um, I did make a formula. I did make a video about baby formula. And that is just a hype. I know. I'm going down the rabbit hole. That is such a hype to scare people that there's a baby formula shortage. There's a lot of baloney there. They like to scare people into thinking things. I used to use like coffee and all that for my formula, and it ruined all my bottles. I had to throw away a lot of my bottles from the Reborns because of the coffee and the glue and all that ruined the bottles. So the formula I have would go down the sink anyways. It would go in the garbage anyways. Because it's expired. Well, that's looking pretty good. So, you just joined? Thank you for joining. What's happening? I'm making a reborn doll. That's what I'm doing. Thank you. I am Jen Len. If you're just scrolling in, I have been a reborn artist for over 30 years. I'm painting a hyper-realistic reborn doll. This could potentially be for the doll show. So let's see how it works out. I'm in the mood to paint anyways tonight, so I've been really wanting to paint. And we've gone quite far with this doll tonight, so thank you for those who have stuck around and chatted with me and kept me company while I am painting this baby. When he says I have a real baby and I don't care if people use real formula, but like if I'm worried about getting formula for my real baby, then my butt better hurry up and get formula. Then yeah, the formula I have is actually from my son. Actually, it's old. It's old formula. It's like 16 years old. If you think about it, Okay, so when powdered formula, this is powdered formula, okay? If you think about it, okay, you cannot feed a real infant expired formula. So you can always go up to Walmart or go up to your local grocery store and ask them when they take the formula, because I'm sure some expire in the case, you know, they sit there. In our case at Walmart, I don't get any because the formula that I have will literally last me the rest of my life, to be honest. It's because it's a whole can that my son couldn't use. So I would have thrown it away anyways. So what's the point? I'd rather use it for my reborn dolls and then throw it away that way. If you know what I mean? You see what I'm saying? So I don't get the big. I'm not gonna like. Why would I donate expired formula to a real infant? If you know what I mean. So that's just my whole point. If you go to a grocery store, your local Walmart or Target, you can ask them to set aside the formula that they're going to throw away. They're going to throw it away anyways because it's expired. They can't eat, just like they throw away food. That's my whole thinking. They could probably save it. They could probably put it aside for you and say, hey, I know this is strange, but, you know, I collect realistic dolls. You know, they may think you're strange, but hey, I explain. I use it for a prop for my videos, you know. How do you make these dolls? They are made out of vinyl. They come as blank kits. I'll show you. Let's see. They come as a blank kit. Here is a blank kit, so they come like that. This baby is so adorable. So they come like this, and then when you paint them, they look like this when the skin tones are done. You see the difference? What a difference. You can tell in the flange. Excuse me, I get the hiccups. Sorry. So that's what they look like, and generally they're like $130 for a reborn doll kit. But if you're new to reborning, I would suggest going to bountifulbaby.com and getting like a doll that's on sale that's for like maybe $27 to $35, and you can get a kit and you can learn how to paint on that kit. It's a great idea. Ask them for you just ask them for expired formula. They're gonna throw it in the dumpster. So how is taking expired formula home gonna affect real babies? You can't give it to them. So this is what my point is, that people are having a problem with the real formula, you know. So okay. To simulate formulas, some use fabric softener. Oh wait, where the heck did that comment go? Hey, come back. Prices, yes, a lot of work goes into them. Okay, to simulate formula, use fabric softener, conditioner, any white fluid. Real formula should never be used. Real formula should never be used. Well, I do use real formulas. Real formula looks the realest. So, and it's expired. So, I mean, it's okay to disagree. That's totally fine. You don't have to agree. That's what's great about, you know, being here. You totally have your right to, you know, disagree, and that's fine. And fabric softener's fine, but it ruined all my bottles, so I had to throw away a lot of my collectible bottles. And I don't really, and you know, I don't use bottles because I use them in photos. So when I'm taking pictures of the dolls, I'll have like a bottle of formula sitting next to the baby in the bassinet, like, and I have a hospital bottle. And in fact, I got one from my daughter because she gave me one of her bottles so that I can take it and buy her some formula. So I know which brand it was, but I kept the bottle and I was like, oh cool, this will be added to my hospital bottle collection there. and then I'll use real formula. So the powdered formula I have will last me the rest of my life. I'm pretty sure. It's a pretty big can of formula. I got it for my son, and it's something that did not work out for him. So all my babies are formula fed. I couldn't feed my babies. I wish I could have nowadays, but if you can feed your baby breast milk, that's the best. What if somebody donated their breast milk? Oh, that's bad. That's bad. I would never do that. I have 5 of them. Let's see. You can buy 5 there to value to give away unless it's a special. Yes. Yes. Thank you for that. What's happening? Alrighty, let me continue to paint. So yeah, I there'll be differences in opinions on that, but for some reason that became a hot topic, and I don't see why, because formula is made out of basic ingredients, basically. But we're gonna jump off of that topic. And put in more paint here. Oh my gosh, this is such thick. I made it too thick. I'm going to add more paint to this. So if you're just joining my live stream, welcome, welcome. I am Jen Lynn of Creative Newborns. I've been reborning dolls for over 20 years. And I am painting blonde hairs on this reborn doll. This might be a show doll, so I have the amount of dolls that I want to sell for the doll show, so we're just attempting a 6th doll. 5 dolls is all I can do. Some people can do 20 dolls for the doll show, but I just don't have the time to make these because of my full-time job. If any, I get a few hours a day to work on dolls, if any, because a lot of days, especially now that I'm a grandma, I have to help my daughter, and I'll be at her place helping her out. And there's just some days I just don't get to the dolls. So 5 is perfect for me for the doll show. So this is just a way. Some people do this and they don't even sell their dolls. Some people just make themselves reborn dolls to save money. That is a good way to save money on reborn dolls. For those of you who are asking for a free reborn, I would suggest that you learn how to make your own reborns, and then they'll be free. They won't be free. You still got to pay for the kit, and you got to pay for all of everything to make them, but they'll in general be what, $600, $700 less than what you would normally pay for a reborn doll. Now if I really wanted a silicone, like a type of silicone that I want, silicone doll, then I would have to learn how to paint silicones for myself and buy the kit. But as we found out tonight, that I think I'm not allergic, but the powders that go on it doesn't matter what kind of powder, even if it's baby. I just hate anything powdery. I just realized that really bothers me. So I probably won't be interacting with the silicone dolls as much, just because that bothers the heck out of me. Thank you for your honest opinion. I appreciate you. Let's see. What is the doll hanging by? Oh! Are you talking about this one? This is Bob Ross. He's on a magnet. He's a finger puppet, but I got him at the Half Price Books. That's where I got him from. That's Bob Ross. Thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate you. replacing the headlight do in store and then headache and basement. LOL. It's a good strategy. I respect Skelty. Okay, thank you for your comment there. What's a doll hang? Okay, already answered that question. Yes, neat work. Thank you. Appreciate that. Oh, Bob, I know him. Bob Ross. Yeah, it's Bob Ross. Love Bob Ross. Very, very inspiring. So if I buy it, let's see, if I buy it, how much do we get? Like, do we have to pay or we get it? I'm not sure what you mean there. Probably use my baby's old formula on my dolls eventually. LOL. Yeah, I mean, if you have powdered formula, you can just why you're gonna throw it in the garbage. That just doesn't. I guess it's just something that kind of irks me. Is that it's gonna go in the garbage? So why not use it for your prop in your photographs, if you know what I mean, or your video? Like if you're making a video short of a role play, I did it in a couple of my videos, and it's where you feed the baby, and then you dump a little, and then it looks like the baby's drinking the formula. You got the sounds and stuff like that. So what's the whole point of like just throwing it in the dumpster when you can just use it for the reborns and dump it out that way? So that's just my whole thing. There's like pet peeves. Everybody has their own little thing. That's mine. It's kind of like you're not. It would be pretty cruel, in my opinion, to feed your newborn a expired formula. That is just way worse than that would make the baby sick. That's just my opinion. That's all. That's all it is. There was a YouTuber, I'm not going to say who it is. I mean, to each their own is what I say, but she was actually breastfeeding her baby. And that right there, okay, that's just going a little too far. I wouldn't be doing that. No, thank you. I think she got a lot of flack for that. To each their own. I think, honestly, she probably didn't need to go on YouTube for that. But that would be disturbing if somebody was doing that. So that's just my opinion. I get it. If you're gonna do that with your dolls, then I would not advertise that on YouTube, because it is. It's something you don't want to see somebody doing. Let's see. Thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate you. Or thumbs down. Oh, it doesn't look like him from here. Howdy, everyone. Hope it all is well. Hey, Pamela. How are you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. I love those little laughing emojis, Madison. That's cute. I think those are cute. What is everybody doing for the weekend? Thank you for spending your time with me. You could be doing anything else, but you are here with me. And thanks for scrolling in for, even if it's for a few seconds, thank you. Your time is very valuable, and for that, I thank you for it. Not anything much. Hello, Allie. Hopefully I said your name right. Let me put my glasses on. Ellie says not anything much. Chance is getting the house ready for my Japanese host student to arrive. How awesome, Whitney, is that? That's pretty cool. Is that adult? Sorry, want some wire. This is a Reborn doll. Yeah, these are hyper realistic vinyl Reborn dolls. Her name is Hinata. Hopefully I said that right. I apologize. I tend to butcher people's names. You have 2 reborns yourself? That's awesome. That is awesome, awesome. Yeah, I have 20 personally. I have 20 reborns and I have 2 silicones. And I just realized, like, when I did that live stream, how much them powders bother me. So I don't think I'm going to do many more videos. I'll probably show them, but I'm not going to touch them because they have that powder. I'm sensitive to everything, man. It's so aggravating. You're a fan of Reborns? That's awesome! Yay! I'm glad. Even if you're not, even people who are coming in that are not fans of Reborns, welcome, welcome. Yes, I know Kelly Maple. I met her several times. She is such a shy person. Thank you. Yes, I do. I met her in person. Yep, I met her in person. Not sure if she's going to be at Kansas this year, but she's been doing the Dolls of the World lately. That'd be cool if I painted a whole doll head right on live stream. Can you imagine if I did like a 10-hour live stream? Oh my gosh. I'm getting used to it though. I'm getting used to it. We're getting her done. Get her done. We gotta get her done. Get her done. Trying to think of something else for story time to tell. I love telling stories. We had an interesting night out to dinner tonight. We went out to the Fuji Grill. It was a very interesting, let me say, interesting time out. It was a weird restaurant. I used to actually work at that restaurant back when it was Hometown Buffet. There used to be hometown buffets, and I used to work there a long time ago when I was a youngin'. So we went to this Fuji Grill, and it was just weird. It doesn't look anything like. Let me just put it this way: it's not a very clean restaurant, and food was kind of stale. I don't know, but anyways. So this lady's watching us the whole entire time while we're eating, and they imagine eating, and they literally put us in a back corner. They put us in a back corner of the restaurant, and it's almost like they were stalking us. It was just the weirdest thing ever. I've never felt that way at a restaurant before. And she was like watching us, and they were like, okay, I get it, you want to collect the plates and everything and get that part done. I get that, no problem. But man, this lady was totally stalking us at the end of the night. Oh my god, we were all running out of there. This was tonight, or yesterday I should say, before I did the live stream. because I came home and got ready for the live stream, and this lady, we were all running out of there because she was staring at us. Made us feel so awkward that we all ran out of there. Mark got caught. She was like, she handed this thing in front of the table like she wanted a tip, and it's like, no, it was like 40 something bucks for just two people, right? And then my sons had paid for themselves, was paid for them, and then so we're running out of the restaurant because she was going to ask for a tip, and that made me feel awkward, and I will not tip anybody that's going to make me feel awkward at a restaurant like that. I do tip good, and when I do tip, I tip really good if you do your job and not sit there and stalk me the whole time I'm eating in the restaurant. And so we ran out of there, and poor Mark got me and the kids ran out. He got caught, and she's like, "Are you gonna tip me?" And then Mark didn't know what to say, and he ran out of there. I think he said something. I don't know what he said, but he ended up not doing it. Which I feel bad, but if you're gonna ask for a tip and sit there and watch us eat, like she was like literally watching us, almost as if we were like in prison or something. We were like, I felt awkward. I'll never go there again, that's for sure. I went to Google and I looked up their reviews, and they got a 4-star rating. How is that? Maybe their customer service is just bad at night. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. I have no idea, but I'm not going back there. Nope. That's my other story. But it's funny how we all got, like, ran out of there. Stuff to try out. That's my other story. What other stories can I come up with? Take to make a reborn. It takes anywhere from 4 to 12 weeks, depending on what is done on a reborn. We just had an awful dinner on Friday with the workers, so awful. Oh, Tan, I'm so sorry about that. Have you ever been to a restaurant where the staff made you feel uncomfortable? No. We didn't, Mark didn't, because he didn't know what to do or say. He just kind of ran out of there, too. Because my son, like, he's like, here, Mom, put your purse over here. And so I couldn't reach my purse from the other side of the table. And I'm, like, trying to rush to get out of there. I was so mad. I was like, it's just one of those nights. I'm like, oh, well, we know, because I heard about this restaurant for years now. It's next to Planet Fitness. And I used to go to that Planet Fitness back in the day when I used to work out. And I gotta start working out. I got a home gym now. I got some stuff for my home gym, and I paid quite a bit of money for it, and I gotta use it. I gotta get back to my home gym. But I remember seeing Fuji Grill's been there for a while. And I always wanted to go there because it looked pretty interesting. And then finally tonight, let's go to Fuji Grill. My son, he's been wanting to go. He's like, you want to go to Fuji Grill, Mom? You want to go? You want to go? And I said, yeah, why not? Let's go. I've never been there before. And I was anticipating it to be good. The food wasn't very good. At least what I was eating didn't. It was, all right. The only thing I had was like them scalloped potatoes. The egg rolls, it was awful. They were stale. It was horrible. But they had okay fries or whatever. And I'm like, I didn't eat much. So by the time I end this live stream, I'll be hungry. I didn't eat much. Let's see what we should make one in every tools or confidence to make it because of my art skills are not really the best. But you just gotta practice. It's not gonna be good in the beginning. Uh-oh. Okay, my phone is starting to cut out. We're there? Okay. Good night, I have to come back. Oh, what do you like? Oh, thank you, Tan. This baby in the back is Brooklyn. So, Brooklyn. I'm going to show you the baby real quick because my phone is starting to cut out. So, I know a lot of you have been waiting. So, I'm going to go ahead and show you the baby, but I'm going to continue painting this baby. And because my phone is starting to give me signals that it's going to cut out. It's going to be like, so let me go ahead and clean this brush because I always promise to show a reborn at the end of my live stream because my phone is starting to show signs. It does that. So always at every hour and a half, it'll cut out and it'll say reconnecting. So we still have 139. Thank you for the thumbs up. Do I make paper dragons? Sometimes. No, I don't. Okay, let's show a reborn. And then I'm going to spend the rest of my night painting and watching other reborn content in drama channels. My soap operas, I call it. My soaps. But yeah, so I'm going to show you this before we put her aside. It looks like a cartoon. It's looking like a cartoon, but the more and more layers that you add to it, it'll start looking real. So right now it looks pretty cartoonish, but as time goes on and more layers go on, it's going to look pretty real. So that's it for that. It does look so fake on camera. And then if I like it, depends on if I like it or not, I'll sell it at a very cheap price. This baby will be very affordable. All right, let's put this one aside. And thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate you. I do. Let's cover up the paint for a minute. And we're going to get a reborn out. And I'm going to hold her because I don't want to move this because I'm going to continue painting after the live stream. Because I'm a night owl. We got a baby out of the bassinet. This is Brooklyn. I'm going to do many more videos with her because I absolutely love her. Me and my goofy hair. Oh my goodness. But this is Reborn Brooklyn. And she's my current favorite reborn doll because I love the way her head looks with the Levi limbs, and I'll show you that in just a second. This baby is a reborn doll. And I'm going to sit back and chat with you for a few minutes and hold a baby in my arms and have her look this way, more towards the camera there. So I'm looking that way because my screen is there. There she is, just kind of holding her, and I'll show you in just a second. So this is Reborn Brooklyn, and I love her. She is painted with acrylic air dry paints. She is sealed with Genesis matte varnish, which means she does go in the oven, so she is a baked baby. I love the feel of the Genesis on her skin there. I'm one of those rare people that like the Genesis. I'm gonna show you what she looks like. Oh, we're gonna match because we both got green on. We're gonna match, Brooklyn. Sorry for the messy hairdo I got going on. And this is her. She has painted hair. She's got the dark painted hair. Oh my goodness, look at the curled legs. Oh, isn't that cute? It's just like my grandbaby. He's got curled up legs. My grandson is still about this size. He's a little bit bigger than this now, and he's growing like a weed. Oh my gosh, he's growing like crazy. Crazy, crazy. I'm going to put the camera a little more towards this way. Oh, thank you, Tiffany. I appreciate that. Thank you. Aw, thank you. Thank you, Tessie. I appreciate that. I'm trying not to get her on the table because there's still paint on the table. There she is. This is my favorite Reborn. Her name is Brooklyn. I kept her name Brooklyn. She is the Reborn Brooklyn sculpt with Levi limbs. And I'm thinking of purchasing another Levi. I actually have another Levi kit, but I want to purchase another Levi just to make another baby with these limbs because I absolutely, this is the most realistic looking legs ever. It's just for the legs. I absolutely love how the legs look. And they look so realistic when you hold them. Like my grandson was like this size when he was born. You miss collecting Reborns. How come you don't collect them anymore? And thank you so much. We got 141 and 147 for the thumbs up. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Let's hold her this way. Oh, look at how realistic this is. See that? She's so realistic. And I love, we're matching. We're twinning it for the moment. Both wearing green. Yes, it is. You see how realistic she looks? And my grandson already, when I hold him like this, he picks his head up. He literally picks his head up all the way up off of my shoulder. I just gotta hold his head because he wants to hold up his head. I don't know what it is with today's newborn babies, but um, they totally are strong babies. Something in the air that they hold up. My babies didn't even do that. It looks hungry. I suppose I should feed him some of the forbidden formula. I'm going to give this baby some forbidden formula. Yuck. Thank you for your honest feedback. I appreciate you. Are these for place? Not sure what you mean by that question, but these are vinyl realistic Reborn babies. They're realistic and people collect them. And I absolutely, absolutely love collecting Reborn dolls. I make my own Reborn dolls for me and for others. I sell them as well. I've been doing this for over 20 years now. And I love collecting other artists' dolls as well. So mainly from the Kansas Doll Show. So I'll probably buy a couple more Reborns. I'm looking to buy 2 Reborns this year because I definitely don't want another silicone doll. Not after tonight. That totally bothered me. That powder. Even when they're like you're touching them. Oh. So maybe one day I may sell my silicone dolls because I just can't interact with them. I'm just that strange person. I used to have a solution that breast milk in my Reborn bottles. That's awesome. Yeah, you can make, I mean, you can make about, so I made my formula out of glue. Glue and coffee and all that, and it totally ruined my bottles, and I had to throw them away. Thank you for the thumbs up. It totally ruined. Do you remember me from earlier? Hey, Avery. Yes, I do. Welcome back. Is the baby real? No, this is a Reborn doll. It is a hyper realistic Reborn baby. Excuse me. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm looking old. Anyways, These dolls are made to look realistic, and they're very squishy, and I made this one myself. So this is the Brooklyn Sculpts with the Levi limbs. So that's who this baby is. And oh my god, I took her to the doll show. I think I took her to the last couple doll shows. That's my companion baby. So she's like my companion. Look how she curls up like a real newborn. Look at this. Oh, I love frog legs. Look at that. Oh, it's so realistic. Oh my gosh, it's so scary. I'm so scary. I'm gonna get ya. I'm gonna get you, get you, get you. Better watch out. And she snuggles. Look at how she snuggles. And yes, it's a doll. It's just a doll. And I love how these toes curl up and everything. I just love it. So she's my favorite Reborn at the moment. It's so cute. Thank you. It's so cool. It's made of. This is made out of vinyl. So the doll itself on the outside, of course, is vinyl, like a vinyl plastic. The body is a cloth body, so she is squishy. I can't quite put her on the table, but she does flop around like a real newborn. On the insides, she has plastic pellets. I'm probably the only artist that uses plastic pellets in her dolls. She's got polyfill and glass beads, so a combination of three things in her head. Her arms have glass beads up to the elbows with polyfill in them. And then the legs have glass beads as well up to the knees. I only go up to the knees and the rest is polyfill to make this part kind of squishy. So this is kind of squishy here, and then this is like kind of like the shin, like the bone. So that's how I weighed them up. Let's see. That's so cool. What's made out of? Okay, I answered that question. I can get to that. I have ADHD and heard those can be good for you and been thinking I'm going to save up for one. Good for you, Avery. Good for you. Yeah, this takes a lot of saving. You can save, you can make your own Reborn doll. Let's see. It's so cute. That is wild. Oh, thank you. Oh my God. Yeah. In your opinion, what's the best realistic baby material? The material. Hang on a second. Right now, so we don't want to work. Anyways, the material. I like vinyl reborns, in my opinion. I just discovered that actually tonight. I was powdering a silicone doll, and I realized not only can I not stand it, it got into my eyes, and my eyes are really hurting. And I breathed it in. You can't really breathe that stuff in. So I don't know about me in the future in silicone dolls. I may end up either just putting them in a shelf to display silicone dolls because I can't interact with them. I'm sensitive to everything. Silicone dolls are realistic. They feel realistic, but to me, in my opinion, vinyl, you can get more realism out of the vinyl dolls than you can silicone, in my opinion. And the silicone dolls that you buy that are really realistic, they're very expensive. You're looking up towards like $6,000 to $10,000 for a doll. So yeah, you love her complexion. Thank you. Let's see. Can you have one? I don't have one at the moment to give away, but I appreciate your interest in my babies. Is it real? No, it is not real. This is a reborn vinyl hyper realistic baby. I've seen many reborns, and this is amazing. Thank you. I appreciate that, Ghost Snail. Thank you. How do you know so much information? You're brilliant. Thank you. I don't think I'm brilliant. It's just called doing this for over 20 years. The more years you do something, the more you know about it. That's with anything. It's just like if you've played violin for over 20 years, then you're going to be a violinist. And my daughter is studying violin right now, and she keeps it up, and she does it for years and years and years. She'll become a professional. at it. It's just with anything that you do. Anything that you do, you will become good at. Let's see, I answered that. I'm going to skip those questions because I get those too much. I wanted a silicone doll. No joke, this is the most realistic reborn I've ever seen. Too many people go too overboard with the veins and ends up making them look dead. I agree with you. Good point there, Ghost Snail. Yes. I've seen so many reborns that have so many veins on them and everything. Same thing. Yeah. She does have some veins on her, and she's got the perfect mottling. But I try not to go overboard with them, with the veins. And she is painted with acrylic air dry professional paints. So there are different degrees in paints. Um, so yeah, I love the way she came out. Since they fake, go ahead. No, I don't think I'm going to do that. No, thank you. Do you sell them? Yes, I do. I do sell them. I'm selling at the Kansas Doll Show this year. So, yeah. Oh, I am so sorry about your mom. Oh, prayers for your mom. I'm so sorry to hear that. Thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate it to Avery. You're a very good artist. Thank you. I appreciate that. Sell them to you. Sell them. I'm going to buy one. Yes, I do. I will be selling at the Kansas Doll Show this year. So I think that's just the way it's going to go. If all works out well, I'll be selling every year at the Kansas Doll Show, and that's probably just the way I'm going to be selling reborns because I have a full time job that I work at. This is not my full time job. This is kind of like a gig, like my side gig that I do. Why do you use air dry paints? I use air dry paints because once again, I am sensitive to chemicals like thinners. I actually passed out from using thinners. But once in a while, I will paint with Genesis. I just have to wear one of those funny looking respirator things to do it. Um, I think Genesis paints are good. I think they're just as good, and but it's just the chemical aspect. And another thing about Genesis is you have to bake about every 2 to 3 layers, and I don't like baking babies. I have a hard enough time with that. The smell is awful. I don't like the thought of putting them in ovens, so that's another reason why I don't use Genesis. And air dry paints dry pretty quickly, and I can go layer after layer after layer and get them done quicker. Now, if I painted with Genesis, it would take me a year to make a reborn. Pretty much, it would take me a while. I'm pretty slow at it. They do go into the vinyl. I don't know if people say that they sit on top of the vinyl. No, this goes into the vinyl. Trust me. I tried to strip a doll. And when you strip a doll that has air dry paints, it's pretty much stained. Like they have a staining to them. So it does go into the vinyl. And I seal with the Genesis matte varnish in thick medium. So this is thick medium on top of the hair. If you see the hair, that is Genesis product on top of it. So that's the thick medium to give it extra protection. So I do like Genesis products. I really do. I think one day, and I did it in 2020, I painted a doll. I think I may go back to memory. I still have Genesis right behind me. I still got the paints behind me. Um, And also, there's a product called Shelly Marie, and it's actually a pretty good product for those who cannot use the thinners. You can use the Shelly Marie product in Genesis paints, and it works just like the thinners, but it's not chemicals. It's safer. It's non-toxic, but you still have to do the baking. That's just the thing. You still have to bake them. Um, you were holding a real reborn and came in amazing. Thank you, Blue Daisy. Thank you. You're back. I'm glad you're back. Thank you. I'm glad you think they're amazing. so sorry you have so many sensitivities. I had no allergies until I was 40, and then they just went nuts in my body. Yeah, so for a moment there, I thought I was going to have to give up reborning altogether. So it's either air dry paints or nothing. So, I mean, technically I can, but wearing a mask for hours and hours and hours, it just, oh no, it's so bothersome. And plus all the baking and everything. So, but like I said, you can integrate both Genesis and air dry paints together. I know because I've gotten a couple of artists to paint customs for me, and they paint with the Genesis, and I was able to paint hair on top of it, with the air dry. So you can integrate both together. I think both are wonderful. I don't think one is better than the other. I think both the type of paints are wonderful. Honestly, I think so. It's just if I can stand all of the baking and everything, you know, it's easier to paint with Genesis. Genesis paints are more forgiving than the air dry. So in a way, it takes more skill to paint with the air dry paints, simply because you have to paint real fast. If you don't paint fast enough, you're going to get what's called watermarks, and those are literally hard to get rid of. Very hard. You're going to have to turn it either into a birthmark, or you're going to have to turn it into like a scratch or something. So in a way, it does take some skill to paint with these paints, and paint them before they dry up on you. With Genesis, if you make a mistake, no problem. Just take your thinner and rub off the mistake. If you're hair painting, I watched a couple of Yvonne Nather's videos where she was painting and she just rubbed it right off and started over again. So that's the thing with the Genesis heat set paints. It's very forgiving, and it's wonderful for people learning how to paint reborns for the first time. I would recommend it. If you can stand chemicals, thinners, which most people can, I can't. That's my problem. I would go for the Genesis heat set paints because they're forgiving. You can just start over again. These, you can't. It's very hard. So it can be frustrating. Good question. Sorry I went on a long tangent about it, but I like to explain things like thoroughly. Live across the sea. I used to be a mother. Hang on a minute. What the what? Okay. I appreciate that, Granny. I'm sorry about your baby. Thank goodness you don't have to give up creating, because no joke, you're one of the best I've ever seen. You have a gift and talent. Thank you, Ghost. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank God I didn't have to give it up. Thank God. I didn't even know. I didn't even know you can paint reborns with, I just went to the store and got craft paint. Believe it or not, you can paint with craft paint. You can. And people are going to tell you you're not a real artist, but some of my paints are craft paints, and they work just the same. The only difference between the artist grade and the craft paint, like student grade, is that the pigment is not as strong. So you want to use artist grade acrylic paints. It's more expensive because it has more of the pigment in it, and not so much of the fillers. The craft paint has more of the fillers in it, if you know what I mean. But you can still use it. So practice with your craft paint if you want to go the air dry route. Air dry painting is safer, honestly, in my opinion, than the air dry. But it depends on your tolerance. If you can tolerate the chemicals, go for it. So that's the difference between the craft paint and there is professional grade acrylic paints, because it's got the more of the pigment and less fillers, just like the beer. Good taste, less fillers for the beer commercial. Even though I know most of the audience here is kids, so you really will. those air dry paints better than most artists I've seen. So, Tiffany, thank you with that. So it is a skill. So if you have a good skill, you develop a skill to paint with the air dry, because it does. Because a lot of people, you can mess it up easily. You can't fix air dry. I've seen another artist she paints beautifully with the air dry, but she feels like if she makes a mistake, I'm not going to name who it is, um, she will erase the whole thing off of her vinyl kit. And I've seen her kit. Once you erase, uh, air dry, you strip your kit, it's still stained. It's stained. So it's still kind of there. So people who say that acrylic air dry paints sit on top of vinyl, that is not true. It goes into the vinyl. It does. I rub the way I paint it, you'll see. When I'm painting skin tones, you'll see. It's not like I pounce it on and it's on top of the vinyl. It goes in. And then each layer integrates with the other layer, if that makes sense. So that it's layer after layer after layer, and then you can either seal it with air dry product, or you can seal it with the Genesis. It works. Thank God it works. Thank God it works with the Genesis, because I love their varnish the best. I've been testing air dry varnishes, and none of them compared to the Genesis. So I love the Genesis varnish the best, and thank God I got a lot of it left. So, and the thick medium too. So I did a combination with all of my show babies. Have a combination of the Genesis and then the soft touch varnish to give it the three-dimensional look and the soft feel. And in my personal opinion, I think it's okay. It feels good. So I'm probably going to price my dolls because they're kind of experimental. I'm not sure if people are going to like it, but I think they look pretty good. Um, I'll probably price them at an even more affordable price at the doll show. So I want my dolls to be able to fly off the table, so chances are I'll lower it even more. But I won't go past a certain price, if you know what I mean. I don't want to go home with nothing and pretty much give away my dolls. I want to make sure I get paid for my time, so a good decent amount. So thank you. Let's see. Sorry again for the long answer, but I have to explain myself thoroughly about it. What time is it? I'm gonna guess it's 4 in the morning here. Let's see if I'm right. 3:57. I'm pretty good. 3:57 a.m. All right. Let's see. This baby is Brooklyn. This is my Brooklyn. Jordan, knock it off. Somebody said that it's for Jordan to knock it off. Sorry, I didn't see what Jordan said. I'm jealous of, you're jealous of heat set users. I like air dry, but you have to be quick. Laura, exactly. Laura, you get it. So you have to be very quick. Some people, it's not enjoyable if they have to be very quick with it. I'm so used to it, and that's all I know now. So technically, I painted about 2 years with the Genesis heat set paints, and then one day I actually passed out. I went out somewhere one night and I fainted, and I was lightheaded, and then I would hear crackling in my head. It's just a weird feeling, if you know what I mean. So the sensitivity to and I even tried the citrus um, thinners, and they're supposed to be healthier for you, but the smell was awful. So there's a reason why it's called odorless thinner. So you're not smelling all of the citrus stuff. So thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate you. Yeah, keep them coming. What was another point I wanted to bring? But yeah, that's a good point. You have to work fast, and if you don't like that fast paced, I think Genesis is just. I think they're both equally good. I'm not favoring one over the other. In fact, I think I'm going to do another doll in all Genesis, and I could do a hybrid. That's a cool thing. People don't believe it, but you can do a hybrid of both. You can do Genesis, and then you can do air dry. Let me show you this product real quick. I'm going to use this. I've got Genesis. So I'm like selling all of them. And one of them though. Okay, so I just want to show you this. So this product right here is Shelly Marie. It is a heat set agent. And this, I can use this, um, I'm getting tongue-tied, instead of thinners, and I may try this again. You can also use this with acrylic paints as well. But you have to heat set it. So whoever thought that you would ever have to heat set acrylic paint? So you can use this acrylic or you can use this in Genesis. So I'm going to do the Genesis, so I'm going to do one. And here is the like the lip and nail. This is the Genesis heat set paint, so I do have that. So I do plan on doing some experimental stuff and painting with this again. Another thing is I don't know, I just like the way, and it's just I'm so used to acrylic air dry paints and Genesis paints is more oily. It's like an oily feeling to it, like an oil when it goes onto the vinyl. It's like oily, whereas air dry, it feels not oily. If you understand what I mean. And then I usually brush it in, and pretty much all of my brushes here. This is all like, let me pan over to the brushes if you can see them. It's all pretty much, you know, makeup brushes. Most of my brushes are makeup brushes over there. So here I am giving a little speech about paints. But both are good. So all in all, Genesis heat set paint is good, and so is air dry. So don't let anyone tell you that air dry is not good, that Genesis is better. It may be that they prefer Genesis over the air dry, but that either way, you're gonna get a beautiful doll. If you practice, and your skill is there, you still get a beautiful doll. I've seen many air dry babies that are beautiful, including the artist I watch on YouTube. Her babies are gorgeous. Oh my God, she makes beautiful, beautiful ethnic babies as well, and it's all air dry. It's all air dry paints. So yeah, oh my goodness. Let's see. Yeah, don't be a troll. Okay. Okay, we're fighting on my channel. Let's not fight while I'm talking, guys. Oh my gosh. Oh, I love Reborn's one of the lost my 5-year-old son. Oh, I am so sorry, Susan. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to hear that. No, this is not a real baby. I'm so behind on my comments. Sorry. Thank you, Tiffany. You have a great day as well. Thank you, Laura. That's a doll. Bye, Tiffany. No, this is a Reborn doll. It's a Reborn baby. Reborn baby doll. No, this is the Bountiful Baby Brooklyn sculpt. This one's Brooklyn with Levi limbs. With Levi limbs. Isn't she cute? She's so cute. I hair painted her too. Isn't she adorable? Oh my goodness, you're so cute. Oh, let's see. How much is a baby? They range from 350 to 900. Average being $775. How old? This baby is about what, a couple years old already. I think 2 years ago. This baby's about like what, a couple years old already, almost. Is that you, baby? Like your child? No, this one is not a portrait baby. No, this one's not a portrait baby. Never mind. I think it's fake baby, isn't it? Yeah, it's a fake baby. Yeah, it's a 2-year-old doll. It's a doll. It's about 2 years old. So 2 years ago, I created this baby. Thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate you. Thank you. I appreciate you. Oh. Body slam it now. Thank you. Alrighty. Sorry, someone already asked, but I just got here. LOL. Alrighty, so with that, I'm going to go ahead and get going. It is 2 hours and 30 minutes. It's getting to be late, and I want to continue painting. I'm going to finish painting that baby. So I want to thank you so much for joining me for 2 hours and 31 minutes. Altogether, we've been here all night. So I have attempted another live stream. They shut down my live stream because I think I had no copyright music, and they took it down, so I have no idea why. And then the other live stream, I was doing my doll room, and then I ended that one because the silicone was just getting to me. Oh, I love you too, Hannah. Thank you for being here. Can the baby do backflip off of a skateboard? No. Thank you, Jared. No. Can you do one? What do you think? Jared wants to know. Good morning. Good night. All right, I'm going to head off of here, but thank you so much for joining me for today's live stream. And I'm going to sit back, relax, and watch some YouTube content and finish painting my baby so we can get her done for the doll show. So with that, I am going to go, and thank you for joining me once again. Oh, you're going to miss me? Thank you. I'll miss you too. I'll be here tomorrow night, maybe. I possibly might be here tomorrow night for just a few minutes, or maybe for about an hour. Maybe we'll do an hour live stream tomorrow night. So if you're interested in that, please subscribe. Please like and subscribe to my channel. Hit that notification bell, and you won't miss any live streams, and you can come join me for my lives when I go live. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you, Laura. Bye, Laura. Thank you for being here, and we'll see you in the next video.